It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Set to kick off.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
That's complete. Here's Scott. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, Williams. Moore's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Williams from the gun. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. First down throw by Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Williams will look to throw. Able to get it to Moore. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
In that close, those are supposed to be money in the bank, cha-ching. And it's always a little surprising and stunning to see one miss. And you can bet on the sideline they were counting on having those 3 points.
They motion a receiver left. Love throwing to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Love on 3rd and short. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Packers send out their punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Bears football. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Let's go. Williams set to pass. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Back now, pressure on its way. He's on the move. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Short pass brought in. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Williams to throw on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He's got it over the middle. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Now Williams. This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They put a receiver in motion here left. He'll throw it yet again. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Set, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Here's Love to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Able to get it to Reed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Running back sent in motion left. Thrown on 1st down, Love. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Loves to throw again. Complete beyond the marker. This gets the first and more. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Komet's got it, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. They send him left out of the slot. First down, Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 41. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. After a gain of 5, we'll see what they want to do here on 4th and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
4th and goal, too good to pass up. I love this. They're going for it and the lead. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And look at this return. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Jacobs. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll cobble together a yard there. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow their lead off the turnover. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Nixon now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming for Love. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers are on the move here. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Play fake. It's Love. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. 79 Broncos.
Love from the gun. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Ready up. Go. Set go.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles. Stop below 18.
Love now to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw. Here's Love. Now they'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Love. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
3rd and long. Here's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. No return on that punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Here's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They kick the running back in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Take go.
From the pistol, here's Love. Doesn't make the connection. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Set.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Handoff running right, Jacobs. And he rocks the tackler. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Cougar 19. Go.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
Another try following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Ready, ready. Set. Check, go.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pass caught by Adunze. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Here's the handoff. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Now here's Williams. He's got it! Touchdown, Chicago! Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead.
Packers 7. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Come on, set. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
65 cat. Ready.
Trying again, following the sack. That's Reed on the slant. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down.
Panther 11. Ready.
Love looking to pass. And they pick him off again. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Running it now out of the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with possession, man, a big enough lead. They can probably coast the rest of the way. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has a hole left, room to run. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears continue adding on to that lead.
Packers 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Take off.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Go.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Motion man left is Brown. Now he's past the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Jacobs on 3rd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Running it after the penalty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It'll be 3 total on the play. 4th and 7 now. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Packers will take over possession. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing, Love. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time Feels intentional grounding is actually worth it.
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Let's go.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
70 range. 70 range. Get up.
Love from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now. Go.
Love now. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on third and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. Big gain downfield. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Here's a give up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bears nearing their first win of the season. Second down now, 7 to go. They send a tight end in motion. Another carry for him. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. Has his man, it's Odunze. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Chicago first down.
Alert! Alert! Hey, smash Bronco!
Lone back gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. A tight end in motion now. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Green Bay.